I'm Shay Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Don Smith, the Managing Director for Tempest Minerals. Don, how are you, mate?
G'day there, Shay. Doing well. Hopefully you also.
Certainly am. Thrilled to have you on because I'm really excited to talk about the Yalgoo project that you guys have out there. Now, for most people, when they hear about Yalgoo, they think gold mineralization, but I believe Tempest Minerals has taken a different approach, and you guys are looking for copper out here in what is normally a gold district. Can you tell me why?
Sure. That is a misnomer when it comes to the Yalgoo region. It's actually a multi-commodity region. It's got, as you rightly point out, many million ounces of gold, but it also has the highest grade, longest running copper mine in Australia there, and one of the largest tungsten deposits in Australia, if not the world, and two or three of the largest iron ore mines in Australia as well. So it's a well endowed area, and we're drilling, looking for copper there, or we will be very soon. So.
One of the upsides of looking for copper in an area where people only think of gold, it means you get to operate by stealth, and that allows you to do great work without too many eyeballs on you. However, I do believe you've kicked off your recent maiden drill program. Listen, talk me through this. How many meters are we going to see? How many holes are going to get stuck in the ground?
Sure. So we're hoping to start that drilling next month, and it'll be about 5,000 meters. We're drilling holes 50 plus meters. There's a variety of depths of holes in the program, but yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
Now, you've rightly mentioned that there are so many different types of commodities found in your area. Let's get a little bit nerdy and talk about the geology together, partly for my own interest more than anything. Tell me, what types of mineralizations are you looking for in this program?
Sure. So many people have heard me say this before, but I'm a big believer in keeping your eyes open for everything. If you're too focused on a particular model, then you miss things, and I certainly saw that happen a few times in my early career, and so it's a lesson I've taken with me. But to answer your question directly, we do have some fantastic classic Archean gold deposits in the region. We also have one of the most well-known VMS, volcanogenic massive sulfide deposits on the planet. It's only a few kilometers away at Golden Grove. So, yeah, we certainly have our eyes open for that, and certainly the surface data and the geophysical data that we've picked up already has all the hallmarks of those already. So.
So I know a little bit about your story and the fact that you're surrounded by mining giants, and I love how you've put how you basically allow your geos to let the rocks tell the story of the mineralization you're looking for. But what made you target these specific areas and sort of look a little bit away from where the mining giants were? Because it's almost like these areas have been overlooked.
It's an excellent question. There's a two-part story to that. A colleague of mine, if we go back about 5 years, a colleague of mine was driving south and saw some guys doing some, we'll call it artisanal mining on the side of the road. That in an area that traditionally is known to be a barren area. And so we checked that out, and we recognized there's actually an intrusive related gold system there that wasn't on any of the existing maps. So then when we looked at the broader data set, which, and you know, you've brought up being nerdy. That's something that is central to our operating, is being nerdy, and data is a big part of that. And so we loaded up all the data in the region, and we matched that against the geology maps, particularly the government ones, and there wasn't a very good correlation, to put it mildly. So we started to realize there was a lot more opportunities for things than had been previously recognized. And one of those was an extension of the Yalgoo Greenstone Belt that then extends out to the eastern part of the province that no one's ever explored before. There's never been a lease there before. So that's our flagship area in Yalgoo, and that's where we're going to be doing some drilling again very soon.
Listen, I know you've got a couple of other projects as well, and hopefully we do get to talk about them one day. I just want to focus on Yalgo for the
Sure.
moment. Listen, I know the proof is in the drill bit, essentially, and that's what's happening next. Listen, when can we expect to see some results from this new drill program? Because this sounds terribly exciting.
Yeah, look, as soon as possible is the obvious answer. There's, again, a multi-part answer to your question. The first one is that all our samples and the work we do goes straight into a scanning machine that we use quite extensively called BoxScan, and that gives us initial results with XRF, which aren't all that reliable for absolute quantities, but they give you an indication of what's there. But it also tells you what minerals are there and the magnetics and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we use that data set in real time to make our decisions. So all our samples will be going through that. Then they'll be going to the lab at the same time, which is a little bit slower. And if all things go well, we should get the first batch of results in July.
Listen, Don, I can't wait to see what comes out. There's a fascinating story building at Yalgoo, and I hope we get to talk about it soon. Thanks for being here.
Look forward to it.